Our second to worst nightmare is coming true.
Can you cry in space?
The worst thing that can happen in the game is the 6. and 7. mods, but the second thing that I dread the most is increases to gear requirements, and now we're getting what's being coined as Gear 12 Plus. So as you guys know, once you hit Gear 12, you're able to fill 3 out of the 6 slots. Well, now with Gear 12 Plus, as they're calling it, you're able to fill 2 more slots over there, and I can't show details on what the actual stat changes are for each of those gears, but pretty much you're going to see some speed increases and whatnot, but hopefully no Gear 13 coming anytime soon. The other major announcement is Grand Master Yoda is finally getting a rework. He has sucked for so long. It's been much desired in the community and much speculated because they're also adding a mythic tier to the Yoda event. I actually just recorded my video about Grand Master Yoda and my initial impressions moments ago. He is looking very good now. Stay tuned, the kit reveal is tomorrow. I'll have the video up then, but right now we're going to talk about the other major stuff that's going on with this update. So one question I've been getting quite a while now is this whole fleet battle table. When are we going to get the update for the fleet battle table, which is pretty much like the light side dark side table that we have? Well, it looks like it's coming soon with the January 20th update here, and we're going to get ship blueprints, reinforcement materials, and ship Omega ability material mats, something that is kind of scarce to get in the game. And then there's also going to be a new energy exclusively for the fleet battle table, and apparently it's a great place to test out new strategies and collect your favorite Star Wars ships and characters. No idea if they're going to add new ships. That's something I haven't been told about. I don't reckon there'll be any new ships just at this point, but I'm kind of curious to see what characters can we farm over there, because there's a lot of farming opportunities on this new table that we're getting. Range Trooper, in case you didn't see, Range Trooper has been announced today. Click on the card in the top right hand corner if you want to go check out Range Trooper's kit. Not going to break the game, but he's very solid in the Sith Raid, and he's kind of fun to use in arena with the right Imperial Trooper type of lineup. Cool character, but nothing that's going to blow your mind out of the water, but he does have some potential. And then Range Trooper, another question I've been getting today is, when is he coming out? June 21st is his marquee event, which kind of sucks. I don't want to wait months and months to farm him, but that's kind of how they're doing things right now. So marquee event June 21st, make sure you get him. He's a fun character. And moving on here, we're getting a lot of PvE shipments. So as I said, I'm not going to show exactly what these gear pieces do because I didn't get approval. I asked, no one said anything, so I'm not going to show you guys right now just yet. But these are a lot of Gear 12 stuff that they're adding over in the PvE shipments for you to purchase with Crystal. So they're kind of starting to make Gear 12 a pay-to-play thing in the game, which sucks. Some of you guys may have farmed the reinforcement materials from Cantina Battle 6A. The drop rates were kind of bad. I didn't get any good luck, but some of you guys may have had some good luck. But now the reinforcement materials won't be available on 6A anymore, and they have been added as the first time rewards for all fleet battles, and they will be farmable in node stage 3, 4, and 5 of the brand new fleet battle. So we'll have to wait and see what's that all about. Maybe the drop rates are good. Who knows, but I didn't get too much luck with the Cantina battles. And for those of you who liked young Han Solo and Vandor Chewbacca, you can get them out of the Chromium packs and shipments. They aren't amazing characters. Vandor Chewbacca is one of the better ones out of the bunch, but if you want to get them, now you can. But just so you guys know, I announced on Twitter and Discord and Facebook, as well as Reddit, been busy today, that there's no more new content paired with the theatrical release of Solo. So Range Trooper was the last thing, but down the road, they could potentially add more Solo stuff, but now it looks like they're starting to focus on other things, and Grand Master Yoda was one of their first focuses. The second thing that I'm just going to briefly talk about is Gear 12 and the Heroic Raid reward changes. So you guys may recall a couple months ago, there was a lot of controversy because Capital Games decided that we're getting too much good stuff out of the heroic version of the Sith Raid. A lot of great gear, a lot of full pieces of gear, and they didn't quite like that because it's a lot of free gear that you're getting, and I guess that's going to make people really advance, and it's going to leave other people in the dust who can't do the heroic Sith Raid. So they made changes, they rolled back the changes, and now they're talking about that they want to make the changes once more. So just kind of reading this, soon they're going to release the 2 new slots of Gear 12, and formerly known as Gear 12 Plus, as we talked about, as exclusive rewards for completing the heroic Sith Raid. With this will come some changes to rewards for the heroic Sith Raid, and these changes only impact the heroic tier. So for you guys doing tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this shouldn't affect you. So I've already kind of paraphrased the context behind everything. I already gave you the spiel on why they did the changes, why there was backlash, yada, yada, yada. But let's talk about the primary goals with these changes. Goal number 1 is to reward guilds who have focused and collaborated enough to complete the heroic tier. Yay for you guys. This raid is our most challenging PvE content to date, and heck yeah it is, and even as we are making changes to rewards, we want them to remain commensurate with the effort required. There's your word of the day, people. Commensurate.
Commensurate, of a proportionate or similar measurable standard.
The trade value for exclusivity. So instead of getting a lot of stuff that's valued a lot, they want to give you exclusive rewards that you only can get in the heroic tier. Players will receive 1 or 2 less guaranteed complete Gear 12 pieces in exchange for consistently earning brand new top end Gear 12 plus pieces. We believe this is a very fair trade, as when completed Gear 12 pieces are some of the most powerful gear we have released and will provide a power boost almost comparable to upgrading from Gear 11 to Gear 12 specifically. Now, I don't want to release the specific details because I'm not sure if I can right now, but the 2 brand new pieces, they definitely do add a lot of stuff to the characters. So they don't say how much of the Gear 12 plus pieces we'll get. Hopefully it's not like 1 salvage piece and you still need a bunch of others. Hopefully you get a decent amount to make this trade-off fairly nice, because I will say I have gotten some decent rewards out of the heroic Sith Raid, some nice full pieces, and it is kind of a bummer because my main focus is getting characters up to Gear 12, and then I can worry about other characters getting up to Gear 12. So getting those full pieces really helped me max out characters as fast as possible, and it's a bit of a bummer to see that they're still taking away that great value we had before. And goal number 3, to reward the effort of top performers while preserving an incentive for lower ranking players to advance. We are reducing the number of reward tiers in order to create clearer milestones for all players in a guild to work towards. So first, we are removing tiers 31 through 40 and 41 through 50, and all players below rank 20 will receive the same tier rewards. So for those of you who are just posting zeros, this is great for you. You're putting 0 effort in and you're getting rewards that people above rank 20 will be getting. And secondly, all players will make progress towards Gear 12 Plus in every raid. Below are the details on how Gear 12 Plus works and how Gear 12 Plus rewards are distributed in each tier. So this is what I was looking for. There are 6 pieces of exclusive Gear 12 Plus gear. This recipe is as follows. Gear 12 Plus Component A, you'll get 50 salvage. Gear 12 Plus Component B, you'll get 40 salvage. So it's actually a decent amount of salvage. And then 2 Gear 12 components will be grindable on the ship's PvE table. Interesting, I don't know anything about that. And 1 non-Gear 12 piece. And this is kind of a relief. Component A and B will always be given for the same Gear 12 piece to ensure consistent progress. So you're not getting like 5 of this, 5 of that. You're kind of getting the same amount, so you're making progress towards something. And then here we go. They kind of summarize all the tiers. Rank 1 through 3 will earn 50% to 100% of the Gear 12 Plus components required for 1 piece of exclusive Gear 12 Plus. It's getting a bit redundant saying Gear 12 Plus gear. Ranks 4 through 10 will earn exactly 50% of the G12 Plus components required for 1 piece of exclusive G12 Plus gear. And then ranks 11 through 20 will get 20% to 50%, on average 40% of the Gear 12 Plus components. And ranks 21 through 50 will get 20% to 50%, on average 30% for the G12 Plus components. So a big formula is going on here, but pretty much they're trying to reward those top end players. They're also trying to reward the heroic tier players compared to the non-heroic players. A lot of stuff going on, but really it's hard to make an assessment until we finally get the gear. For me personally, I prefer just full crafted pieces of the lower stuff, getting the full gold eyeballs or a stun gun, for example. I actually find that a bit more helpful than this stuff, but I do want to say these Gear 12 pieces, these Gear 12 Plus pieces, there are a lot of bonuses to them when you do equip them to a character. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up today. Just a very short video kind of covering this news that came out last second, unexpectedly, I gotta say. But stay tuned tomorrow. The Yoda announcement will be made. We'll be showing the full kit. Very solid character, and I'm hoping that more Jedi stuff comes down the line. Maybe a Mace Windu rework, some Plo Koon rework, stuff like that. But I have to say, even with the Yoda rework, it's looking pretty good against Emperor Palpatine. But that's all for today, guys. Let me know down below, what are your thoughts of all this stuff we talked about in this patch notes? And if you did enjoy the video, go ahead, like it, and subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And as always,
take out the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. If you don't scrap the kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak. Don't talk back. Da 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 da.
I knew you were trouble the second I laid eyes on you.
Excuse me. I just have never heard this kind of music before. You ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak.
Don't talk back.
Yakety yak. Yakety yak. Yakety yak. Yakety yak. Yakety yak. Yakety yak.
wake up.